gentlemen, welcome to Timeline on Challenge, the show where time and trivia collide, and when time is quite literally money. It's a simple game with couples racing against the clock to put a series of events in order with a chance of winning up to £5,000. I know. And here, hoping to do just that, are today's contestants. We got Ryan and Adam, Josh and Carolyn, Rob and Sue. They are our contestants. How are you? Rob and Sue. Hiya. How are you guys? So how do you know each other?
I used to work
Yes.
with Sue's husband for the Metropolitan Police.
What, you were part of the police force, Rob?
I'm civilian. I work in digital forensic.
So have you had any moments, you know, while at work?
Not for the Metropolitan Police, but years ago I used to work for the TSB. So I was working there one evening. There was just me and a young cashier assistant. So we're there in the safe, putting the cash away. And then she tries to get out of the safe, and the door's locked.
So you are both now locked in?
We're both locked in the safe. So this was 1995, so it's the days before mobile phones. So the cash point machine is at the other side of the safe. So I say, I know what I'll do. I'll go to the cash point and I'll start shouting for help. And a customer comes along. Doot, 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 doot. I said, excuse me.
So you're talking out of the cash...
I'm talking through the cash point machine to this customer and her two kids. Now, I didn't realise at first, but a couple of days before, I turned her down for an overdraft. I take the back of the cash point machine off and pass her the key to the branch. A couple of days later, I go to the local shop.
Yeah.
And I reach down and pick up a copy of the Sun newspaper.
No.
Yeah, and it's the front page headline. Bank that likes to say, help.
I think that's worth a round of applause.
Thank you.
Well done, Rob.
Thank you, guys.
Sue, what do you do?
I work for a major airline and I do customer service.
Oh, right.
I basically look after celebrities and
really?
royals that come through the airport.
And what's the most famous person you've had to look after then, Sue?
I met Sir Cliff Richards.
Oh, hi.
He
I love
was...
Sue Cliff.
Because my name's Sue Barker, I thought I'd challenge him to a game of tennis.
Oh, right.
But he still hasn't taken me up on it yet.
No.
So I think he's a bit scared I'll probably beat him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rob and it's Sue. Josh and Carolyn, welcome to the show. So, how do you know each other?
We're brother and sister.
Are you twins?
No, no, he's
quite.
my much younger brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah
21 years
21
younger.
years between
21
us.
years.
Yeah.
It's old enough for my mum.
So, what was Josh like when he was younger, Carolyn?
He was right pain in the...
What did he get up to?
Well, I was about 21 when he was born, so Mum and Dad would sort of go away and leave him with us, and he would just always be on the phone to Mum saying that we were doing this, doing that.
I was an absolute nightmare, let's face it.
And what do you do, Josh?
I'm a student at Southampton University.
Oh, what are you studying?
Biomedical Sciences.
So you must have a hobby then?
So, yeah, I'm part of the Southampton University Pop and Gospel Choir.
And so what's your proudest moment?
So, actually, with the choir last year, I had a solo, and we got to sing it in Barcelona when we went on tour.
So do you sing together, you two guys, Carolyn, Josh?
We're amazing together, aren't we?
No.
I think she brings me down quite a lot.
We
Really?
do sing, so it's awful. We could clear a room. It's
because I was
bad.
hoping for a duet.
No.
Now. Good luck indeed for today.
Thank
Lovely to
you.
meet you, Carolyn.
Thank you.
And Josh. There they are. Finally, gentlemen, how are you? Thank you for your patience.
That's all right.
This is Ryan and Adam. Tell them, how did you meet? How do you know each other?
Well, we're both from Wigan, and then I lived in London for university, and he moved into my flat.
Don't you appear, gentlemen, in a comedy sketch group?
Yeah, we've got a sketch group together.
Good comedy name?
Yes, Switchblade. It's not really comedy-wise like a name.
Switchblade?
Yeah.
You just call them knuckle dusters or something. Are you funny?
I'd like to think so, yeah. That's, the whole point of it would be to be funny, but...
Do you want to do anything funny now?
No, we wouldn't want to outshine you.
Shut up! Gentlemen, that is fair enough, and it's lovely to meet you. Adam and Ryan, welcome to the show. They are today's contestants, all hoping to win a huge amount of cash here on Timeline. Round one is all about earning points. The more points you win, the more time you'll have in your time bank at the end of the show to play for that huge amount of money. And now, in this round, we're giving you 60 seconds to complete your timeline. And for every moment you correctly place, you get 1 point. Ryan and Adam, you've 3 categories to choose from. Here they are. So it's football, technology or fashion. It's got to be football, is it? Or...
It's got to be football.
Yeah,
it has to be football.
Ryan and Adam, football it is. You've got 60 seconds in your time bank, and here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. England, USA, Brazil, Japan, and finally Uruguay. No one leaves at the end of this round, so it's all about getting your timeline right. This is what you have to do. Place these countries on the year they first hosted the FIFA World Cup. Your time starts now.
Uruguay was first, wasn't it? That's what we saw that today.
I think so, yeah. I think Japan is 2002.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was.
With South Korea.
66, was that England's first one?
Yeah, I think it was. So it's between
then,
USA and Brazil.
I think Brazil would have been before.
USA 94 makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Plenty of time, gents.
Oh,
so let's have a think then, right? So, do we think Brazil would 1950? They've won it a fair few times.
I don't know. Was England definitely 66?
They did host it. They did host the World Cup.
They hosted it on. It's got to be that one, hasn't it? And Japan was definitely.
I'm pretty sure
30 seconds left.
We know that that's the first one. When did we hear that? I don't know. I can't remember when we heard it.
So should we just go for Brazil and then
1950? Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Brazil.
Well done, gentlemen.
Is it USA?
I think that's a good start. It all looks good. You feel quite confident, Adam?
Yes.
Yeah? So place these countries on the year in which they first hosted the FIFA World Cup. You're saying in 1930, that's when Uruguay first hosted. Are the gentlemen right? Yep. Well done, gentlemen. Our first point of the evening. The very first World Cup that was?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Was 1950 the first time Brazil hosted the World Cup? Yes! Brilliant, well done. 2 now. England, 1966. Are the guys right? Yes. USA, 1994. Is that right? Yep. And obviously Japan, for the first time, did host the World Cup back in 2002. Well done, gentlemen. Fantastic. You've got yourself... I don't mind. Grab your hug. You've got 5 out of 5. Ryan and Adam, well done. So, will that be enough to give them a chance to play for £5,000 at the end of the show? Only time will tell, and it'll be telling us right after this break. Thank you. The game show where being a time waster certainly won't pay, not if you want to win up to £5,000. Now, before the break, Ryan and Adam correctly placed 5 moments on their timeline. They now have 5 points. Josh and Carolyn, it is now your turn to play round 1, and you've got just 2 categories to choose from, and here they are. They are technology or fashion.
Well, I reckon technology, but what do you reckon?
Do technology, that's
Okay,
fine. Yeah, technology.
Josh, Carolyn, technology it is. Now, remember, if you make it through to the final, the more points you have, the more time you'll have to play with for that all-important money, because in this game, point means time. Here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. YouTube, Sky Plus, Blu-ray player, regular colour television service, and finally, wireless TV remote control. It's a point for every one you get right. You've got 60 seconds. Place these technological innovations on the year they first appeared. Your time starts now.
So, well, regular colour television service has got to be the earliest.
Well, it was around the coronation, wasn't it? Or something like that. I don't know.
Let's do that.
I think YouTube is 2005. I don't know why that's popped into my head. I think I've read that somewhere.
Wireless TV remote control. Blu-ray.
Sky Plus 2001.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know.
What, before 2000, not 2006?
Blu-ray's really recently. Blu-ray was...
OK. No, you do. So, wireless TV remote control. OK, so you think that was around the coronation.
To play with.
So...
That seems really early for wireless, though, TV, but then nothing else can be earlier than that.
When would you...
Those 2 are definitely right, I'd say.
You think? What about YouTube? Are you sure about YouTube?
I think it's 2005, but I don't know.
I don't know, so if you think that's right...
15 seconds left.
You're not sure about... What about...
Blu-ray's definitely, I reckon, 2006. Should we look at it?
You're not sure Sky Plus...
10,
but Sky Plus
9,
HD...
Stop that clock. 8, 7...
Sorry. Let's have Sky Plus.
Oh, you just run out of time, didn't you? So what was you hoping to
We're
do,
having a brother
Caroline?
and sister
Well,
argument.
I think 2001 for Sky Plus is too early.
I don't.
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Place these technological innovations on the year they first appeared. You're saying in 1951 we had regular colour television service. Yes! We're off and running. The wireless TV remote control. Did we first get that in 1955? Yep. Now, this is the one. So, did we first get that Sky Plus box back in 2001? See? Josh? Are you going to apologise?
Yeah. Later.
So, YouTube, did it first happen in 2005?
You think that's right?
Yeah! So you've got 5 out of 5 Blu-ray players. They come out in 2006. Obviously, it's going to go green. You're going to hear this noise. 5 out of 5. Josh and Caroline, congratulations. Oh, Rob, Sue, the pressure's on, isn't it, guys?
Crikey.
This, of course, is your category. Fashion, how do you feel about that?
I wouldn't have known anything about football or technology, so...
I would,
The
but- 3
is the best of 3 for me, but...
All right, fashion it is. You've a full 60 seconds, and your 5 moments are... Bjork swan dress, Borat's mankini, Lady Gaga's telephone hat, Cher's body stocking from the If I Could Turn Back Time music video, and finally, David Beckham's sarong. This is what you have to do. Place these fashion disasters on the year they were first seen. Your time starts now.
Right, Cher's body stocking, that was quite early
Quite
on, wasn't
early,
it?
89.
I'd say 89.
Yeah. I'd say
the song,
David
the
Beckham,
video.
that was after we got married, so I think probably 98, because they got
Okay.
together in about 97, didn't they?
I don't really know a lot about
Oh, I
Borat.
do.
Sort of thing you wear on the
Boris
beach,
Mankin.
probably.
Should we just put them up there?
Yeah. And
Lady
Beyonce-
Gaga, let's put that to 2010,
Beyonce
she's quite
swan dress.
recent.
That was at some special
Well,
award
Bjork was
ceremony,
big in the
wasn't it?
90s and early 2000, wasn't she?
Yeah, I'm not sure what ceremony that was for, but that was probably most recent, I'd say, Lady Gaga's telephone hat.
More recent than Borat,
You've got
yeah?
30
Well, I don't
seconds
really
to
know
play
much
with.
about him, so... David Beckham looks really young in that
David
picture,
Beckham, that's
doesn't
definitely
he? I think we got the first two correct. it's
98.
just
They'd even met in
the
89,
order.
and it was before they got married.
Yeah.
Cher, I'm happy with that.
15
Bjork,
seconds.
Yeah, I think that.
Was
it's
this
just
in a
these
film
two.
or something? Was this in a movie?
Yeah, that could be. When did Lady Gaga start? When did she start getting famous?
Before that, I would say.
8, you've got to get a
Should we
move
go
on.
for that? Do you want to
7,
swap those
6,
two or not?
No,
we'll
leave
keep,
it.
no,
Let's
we'll
go
keep
with
that.
it.
We'll keep that.
3 seconds left.
That was tough.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Not sure about the last 3. It was tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Well, here we go. Good luck. Did we first see Cher's body stocking back in 1989? Well done. David Beckham's sarong, was that 1998? Yes. Did we first see Bjork's swan dress back in 2001? Yes. Oh.
I think you're right.
Is this going to be another 5 out of 5? Oh, well done. Borat's mankini. Which means, of course, Lady Gaga's telephone hat, that came out in 2010. Rob and Sue, you got 5 out of 5. So at the end of that round, you have all scored 5 points. At the end of this next round, the couple with the least points will be leaving. Your time has now dropped to just 45 seconds on the clock. And if there is a tie, whoever completes their timeline the slowest will be out. In round 2, instead of dates on the timeline, it's numbers. It could be how quick, it could be how long. Rob and Sue, you went last in the previous round, so you get to go first. Choose a category. Here they are. They are celebrity couples, TV, colours.
How are you on celebrities?
I know some celebrities.
He doesn't even know me. He thought I was Billy Connolly.
Do you want to go?
No, no, I hoped you were back.
OK, Rob, shall I choose for you?
Should we go with TV? Because we both know a bit about TV.
Go for TV. Go for
Go
it.
TV.
Yeah.
TV it is. Here comes the 5 items you need to place. the Olympics opening ceremony, the Olympics closing ceremony, the Strictly Come Dancing final, England versus Italy in the Euro quarter-finals, and lastly, Britain's Got Talent final. This is what you have to do.
OK.
Place these live 2012 TV moments on their viewing figures. Your time starts now.
The Olympics opening is going to be the most, 24.5 million, and I'd say the closing is going to be the next million, 24.2.
Strictly's more...
Strictly's very popular.
That's more popular
but then
than...
So we've got to be quick, Rob, because the time's running out. What about the
put them up there,
football?
put them
You
up
must
there.
know the football one.
Oh, thanks. Britain's Got Talent. I think football might be more than... The quarter-final of a Euro, like that. Strictly's more popular than...
20 seconds.
Yeah? Do you want to go that?
Yeah,
Closing?
yeah, go with that. Those two are definitely
Open,
right. I'm not
closing.
sure about the first two, but
Yeah, go on.
we've got to save time. Yeah, I think so. I didn't know the
Good luck,
football.
guys. Here we go. Did the Britain's Got Talent final get 11.2 million viewers? Yes. Strictly Come Dancing final, did that get 13.4 million viewers? Yes. In 2012, the England versus Italy Euro quarter-finals, did that get 20.3 million people watching it? You are. So in 2012, the Olympics closing ceremony, you're saying, got 24.2 million viewers. No! Which means, of course, the Olympics opening ceremony did not get 24.5 million viewers. You got them the wrong way round. There they go. In that round, you got another 3, so that gives you 8 points. Robin Sue. So just who will be playing for that £5,000 at the end of the show? Only time will tell. And they'll be telling us right after this break. Thank you. Gentlemen, welcome back to Timeline, the game show that's all about making time and where one couple are only seconds away from winning up to £5,000. Now, before the break, Rob and Sue placed 3 moments correctly on their timeline, giving them a grand total of 8 points. Josh and Carolyn are up next. This is what you got to play with. Here they are. These are the categories: celebrity couples and colours.
Celebrity couples,
yeah.
please.
Oh, you're quite positive about that. Celebrity couples, it is. It's 1 point for the right answer, just 45 seconds in your time bank. And if you do make it to the final, the more points you have, the more time you'll have, hopefully, to take home a lot of money. Here comes the moments you need to place on your timeline. Rod Stewart and Penny Lancaster. Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart, Hugh Hefner and Crystal Harris, Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness, and finally Woody Allen and Sun Yi Previn. Place these celebrity couples on the age gap between them. Oh. Your time starts now.
OK, well, that's going to... Oh, that will be the longest.
Yeah, definitely.
60.
Followed by
Woody...
that?
Yes.
Followed by Woody Allen, I'd say.
Definitely. But what about them?
Well, that's about 34 and 60, so I reckon...
Do you think they're 26 years?
Yeah, go on. I think so.
Oh, God, it's really tricky. There's probably the least between them. They're probably the closest together.
Yeah.
They've been married quite a long time. So that would then be 22... 22 years.
Do we think that's OK? Happy with that?
15 seconds.
And we can't check.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Well done. OK, place these celebrity couples on the age gap between them. Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness, you're saying the age gap is 13 years. Are they right? Yes. Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart, you're saying the age gap between them is 22 years. He was 67 and she was 45 when they got together. Rod Stewart and Penny Lancaster, you're saying the age gap is 26 years. Next up, Woody Allen and Sun Yi Previn. You're saying the age gap is 34 years. Yes. He was 62 and she was 27. There is a 60-year gap between Hugh Hefner and Crystal Harris. Am I right? Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Well, you got 5 out of 5, which gives you a total of 10. Ryan and Adam, by the luck of the draw, you have got colours. You've got 45 seconds, and here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. Smarties. India's national flag. London Underground tube lines. The Olympic rings. And finally, a Rubik's Cube. This is what you have to do. Place these on the number of colours they feature. Your time starts now.
So I think the Indian national flag's got 4, the Olympic rings are 5, the Rubik's Cube 6, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Olympic rings.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah?
Yeah.
India's flag. Underground, how many lines? There's got to be like 12 and 8 Smarties.
How do we get here? How do we get here this morning?
Yeah, there's got to be like...
Right,
there's
just have a
loads
think,
of
right?
underground
The Olympics
lines,
definitely 5. I know that one. We count the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. I think that's 4. The English.
Smarties are 8.
There's orange, white, yellow.
I can't... Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love it when you were just counting the size of the cube. 1, 2, 3,
I just can't remember, like...
Gentlemen, let's find out how well you did. Here we go. Place these on the number of colours they feature. You're saying there's 4 colours on India's national flag. Are they right? The Olympic rings, has that got 5 colours? Yes. So the Rubik's Cube, has it got 6 colours? Yes. You're saying there's 8 different colours of Smarties. Are they right? Yes. The orange Smartie is the only one with any flavour. There you go, tidbit of information. And obviously, you got the last one right. There are 12 colours on the London Underground. Here we go. Give them a round of applause. Well done. Congratulations. You two have got a total of 10. Adam and Ryan, well done. All right. So, at the end of the round, we have to bid farewell to Rob and Sue. It's incredible. They've both got 10 out of 10. And you deserve a 10 out of 10 because you've been very, very amusing. Oh, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Rob and Sue. Goodbye. So, Josh, Carolyn, Ryan and Adam, here we go. The final 2 couples. So let's find out who is going on to play for that all-important money. In this round, you have to work out which event did or did not come from a certain year. So, Ryan and Adam, you completed your last timeline the quickest, so you get to go first. These are your options. Here they are. 1955, 1974, 2006.
I am thinking that we should probably go towards 2006. It's something we can remember.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. 2006 it is. This time, it's only 30 seconds on the clock. I'm going to reveal 6 events, and you need to work out which 3 did happen in 2006 and which 3 didn't. But it's 2 points for every correct decision. And remember, whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be playing for up to £5,000. Ryan and Adam, which 3 of these events did happen in 2006 and which 3 did not? A gang steals 53 million in a Securitas robbery. The World Health Organization issues an emergency travel warning about SARS. Jerry Halliwell leaves the Spice Girls. Superman Returns is released. Pluto is no longer classed as a planet. And finally, The Occupy London protest begins. Time starts now.
That was definitely... I was in uni at the time when that happened, and then Jerry Halliwell, I'm quite good with Spice Girls, so...
You are. I think Superman Returns was in 2006.
So we need one more that wasn't. No, that wasn't.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
which wasn't? Was it SARS? Was that 2007?
Pluto earlier?
We were in school. No, we weren't. We were in college. So was it?
That was. Oh, let's be quick. Let's be quick. Secure. I saw SARS. You bet.
SARS.
I don't know how much.
You were confident with the Spice Girls.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's see how well you did. The Securitas robbery, you're saying that did happen in February 2006. Yes. Adam, don't look surprised. The World Health Organization issues an emergency travel warning about SARS. You're saying that didn't happen in March 2006. Are they right? Yes. It was, in fact, 2003. Well done indeed, gents. So did Jerry Halliwell leave the Spice Girls in May 2006? You're saying she didn't. Is Ryan right? Yes! It was 2007, so it was very close. So well done. So Superman Returns is released. You're saying that did happen in June 2006. So Pluto, no longer classed as a planet. Yes! And the Occupy London protest begins. This is full of Full House. Are they right? Yes, you are. It was 2011. You had 10, you got 12 points, so you've got a grand total now of 22 points, ladies and gentlemen. So which couple will we be saying goodbye to at the end of this round, and who will be going on for a chance of £5,000? Only time will tell, and he'll be telling us after this break. Thank you. The show where if you want to win up to £5,000, you really do need time on your side. Now, before the break, we saw Ryan and Adam score a massive 22 points. Josh and Carolyn are about to face their last timeline before the couple with the most points go on to play for that potential £5,000. Josh and Carolyn, you probably don't need reminding, but you've got to get all these right to stand a chance of going through to the next round. You've got 2 years to choose from, and here they are. So, which ones do you fancy, 1955 or 1974?
I think we're going to go for 1974, aren't we? I was...
Yeah.
At least I was alive then.
I wasn't.
Just.
Hey.
So 1974 is... Good luck. Here we go. Remember, if you do make it to the final, I'll be turning your points into time. Which three of these events did happen in 1974 and which three did not? John Lennon claims the Beatles are more popular than Jesus. Dustin Hoffman wins an Oscar for Kramer versus Kramer. Bill Shankly quits as Liverpool manager. Regular CFAX teletext is launched. Muhammad Ali and George Foreman's Rumble in the Jungle. And finally, the contraceptive pill is made available on the NHS. Your time starts now.
I have no idea what didn't happen.
Did that not happen?
I don't know.
I thought it might have done. I think CFAX was earlier.
Bill Shankly?
I think contraceptive pill was.
OK. Rumble in the Jungle later, then, you think?
Yeah.
The Beatles are more popular than Jesus. I think that was then. We've got to get rid of one more.
Let's go, one more quickly.
10 seconds.
OK.
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Reminding you, you've got to get them all right to go through. Here we go.
No pressure or anything.
No, not at all, no. Here we go. John Lennon claimed that the Beatles are more popular than Jesus. You need to get this right to stay in the game. You're saying that did happen in March 1974.
Oh, sorry.
It was 1966.
No suspense
Josh and Karen, commiserations. But let's find out about the others. Here we go. Dustin Hoffman wins an Oscar. You're saying that did happen in April 1974? No.
We're actually
It
playing
was
to get
actually
them all wrong. That's our aim.
1980. Bill Shankly quits as Liverpool manager. You're saying that didn't happen in July 1974. It did. It did happen.
Let's go for 100%. Let's go out with a bang.
Well, I think we will have got them all wrong now.
Regular CFAX is introduced. It did happen. Muhammad Ali and George Foreman's Rumble in the Jungle. You're saying it didn't happen. Well, let's see if you can keep this losing streak up.
Yeah.
Come on. Are they right? Yes.
It's OK, we got all of them wrong.
I told you the contraceptive pill.
Well, you should have used it, or...
My mum and dad should have.
This is the show that breaks up families, ladies and gentlemen. We love it. So, the contraceptive pill. I hope you're wrong, because then you're really on a roll. Yes! Well done! It was, in fact, 1961. Oh, we would love having you here. Caroline and Josh! Ryan and Adam. Maximum points in every round. No one's ever done that. That is absolutely brilliant. Well done indeed. Yeah. So you must feel confident going into this final stretch now.
Still
what would
not.
winning £5,000 mean to Ryan and Adam? Adam, what would you do with that sort of money?
I'd buy a lot of film equipment to help further my business.
Oh, right. Oh, you do films? You make films?
Yes, like independent kind of, like corporate stuff.
What about you, Ryan?
I'd probably have a big party and then...
We'll all come. Yes! Give me Ryan's house. Oh, listen, we wish you all the best. Congratulations. Ryan and Adam, they're in the final with a chance of winning £5,000. Well done. Right, here's how it works. We're giving you 15 seconds to complete your timeline, plus, of course, 5 seconds for every point you have won so far, which means you now have a total of 2 minutes and 5 seconds in your time bank. That's how long you've got to correctly place 5 events on your timeline. If you get all 5 events right, you could be playing for £5,000. It's high time for our next timeline. There's the time, and there's the timeline. 2007 to 2012. You'll be shown 5 clips, and all you need to do is to place each clip on the right year. And as there are 6 years on the timeline, one of them is a red herring. These are your options. Royalty, music, crime, politics, space. Time will start counting down when the first clip you choose starts playing. Place the event shown in the right year and you'll win £500. And after you've placed 5 moments on your timeline, I'll give you a chance to double your winnings. So which do you fancy first?
Crime, I'm not too, like, clued up on.
No. Even though we're from Wigan.
Yeah. Let's go for music first.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Music it is. In which year did cheeky chappy Ollie Murs release this song?
Is it 2012 or 2011? It's got to be one of those.
I think it might be 2011.
Really? I can't despise him, so I'm not too sure.
I think it might be 2011. Okay. When was I working at Sainsbury's?
That was 2011, really.
Should we go for 2011?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Take it to 2011.
Stop the clock.
Might be 2010.
It wasn't your best music question, was it?
Nope.
No.
So, Ollie Murs, did he release that single in 2011? If you're right, you've just won £500. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that was a guess, wasn't it, gents?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a
So
guess.
here are the 4 categories you get to choose from. Royalty, crime, politics, space.
Right, I know we said we really aren't into royalty at all, but as you say, it's a recent thing, so maybe we can get that.
Go on, then.
And let's go for royalty. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Royalty it is. In which year did this engagement engage the nation's heart?
And the nation has a future queen. William has done much to give the royal family a more relaxed image. Now he is entering
They got married
what
in
seems
2010
a
because I was in
thoroughly
Alma College.
modern marriage.
So maybe they got married a year before. I'm going to go 2009, mate.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know the best for the
reckon?
royalty. Yeah, go on. Okay. That was a tough one, I mean.
So Prince William and Kate Middleton announced their engagement. According to you, you're saying 2009. No. No. Where do you think it should have gone then? When did they get engaged? 2010.
Same year.
Prince William and Kate Middleton actually got married in 2011. OK, so here are the categories again. Crime, politics, space.
I think space.
Space.
Yeah, go for it.
Space it is. In which year did this touchdown take place?
We were gripped with excitement as the information was coming in about this very daring, very complex and, you know, to many people, very risky descent onto the surface of Mars.
Mars rover's achievement is epic.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Curiosity, but it's not. It's Rover.
2007, do you reckon?
Or 2008, mate. What happened that year?
Yeah? Must be quick, man. Must be quick.
Go for...
7 or 8?
7.
Oh!
Terrible, mate.
Terrible why?
I'm just confused by it.
Yeah.
2007 or 8.
Are Ryan and Adam correct? No. No. OK, let's see where it should have gone. Whoa, there you go. You couldn't have been more wrong. So it was the Curiosity rover successfully landing on Mars, 2012. 2 categories you left to choose from. Here they are. Crime, politics.
Right. I think we should go for politics.
Yeah, OK.
Politics it is. Here we go. In which year did this historic first take place?
Barack Obama has completed surely one of the world's most astounding political journeys.
I'm sure.
47...
Is it? Do you reckon it's 2008?
I think it's 2008,
You've got plenty of time.
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
Let's do it.
Why not?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this would be good. This would be good. You want this.
Yeah.
2008,
I'm pretty sure.
You've obviously recognised the event. Obama was elected president the first time. Are Brian and Adam right? Yes!
Well done, mate.
£1,000, gents. That sounds good, doesn't it? And we're finishing on our big finale. It is crime. In which year did this ship spill its cargo?
Other containers have already washed up on nearby beaches, police cordoning them off for fear of looting.
Well, many eyes have been focused on the shore. It's out here that a real mammoth maritime drama is unfolding.
What do you think? I'm going to say, I think 2007, because I don't remember it, but then I don't remember a lot of things, so...
Yeah?
2007?
2007.
Yeah? Should we count it down now? I was going to let this, you know, go out to like gold mine.
That was, of course, the MSC Napoli. It was being looted on the shores of Britain when it spilled its cargo. But did it happen in 2007? Yes! Well done, gentlemen. You have got a grand total of £1,500. But do you want to double it to £3,000?
Yeah.
Let me explain how it works. I've got one final timeline, and it goes from 1980 to 2000. We're going to put 45 seconds on the clock. You can rearrange the timeline as many times as you wish, and if you can correctly place all 5 events in 45 seconds, you're going to leave with £3,000. But if you don't complete the timeline before the clock reaches 0, you leave with nothing. And I can tell you, if you want to double your money, you need to place 5 film spoofs on the year in which they were first released. What would you like to do?
We came with nothing, but...
You don't want to leave with nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Come on, mate.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, good luck. Well done. We wish you all the best. Ryan and Adam, place these film spoofs on the year in which they were first released. The Naked Gun, From the Files of Police Squad, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, Hot Shots. Scary Movie, finally Airplane. Okay. Time starts now.
Scary Movie is definitely 2000.
Yep. I think...
let's just get them up there quick.
OK, so Airplane, let's say it's 93.
Yeah. Naked Gun, 91?
Naked Gun is obviously after Police Squad, so say 91.
Yeah,
91, Hot Shots, 98, and I'm going to maintain 80. You've got one more. That's terrible.
I think Airplane is earlier than that, and maybe...
No.
No, still one.
OK, so let's do Ornamentace 93, Hot Shots first, Airplane, and then that one. OK, no, so let's do Airplane that way.
Yeah.
3.
Swap these. 2.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, commiserations. I suppose you want to see how the timeline should have looked. Here it is. This is how it is. Airplane was first in 1980, then The Naked Gun, Hot Shots, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and Scary Movie. You got that straight away. Adam, Ryan, you've made a lot of friends today. It was a huge gamble. I know how much it meant to you, and it's obviously horrible to finish on a downer, but give them a huge, huge round of applause, because they were brave. Ryan and Adam, they were brave enough to take the gamble, but unfortunately on this occasion, time just wasn't on their side. Thank you for your time. Join us again when 3 more couples play Timeline and show that time really is money. Goodbye.
With the lass who used to be engaged to Bruce Willis, the host of this whole thing, you know that Brooke Burns can handle a feisty one. And it might well be needed on the Chase USA, weeknights at 8 on Challenge.